What's up, everybody? This is Batsman Fan, and this is another episode. This is episode 61. I'm going to be doing Polybags, key comics that I just got, first appearances, so on and so forth. So a decent size haul, not super large, but probably around 10 books or so. First off, this is one of the things I got in the mail today. And this is a family friend sent this to me in the mail. I had no idea it was coming. But it's B.B. King's Blues Club from Memphis. The very first concert I ever went to was B.B. King. I'm a huge B.B. King fan, so this was really a really cool surprise for me. I actually got lucky to watch him another time in Orlando whenever he opened up the B.B. King's Blues Club in Orlando, Florida as well. So really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if it'll hold there. But if not, I'll take it out. So let's get cracking on the newer stuff. I didn't do one for last week, but I've got 4 polybagged issues of Batman number 50. I hope you are reading this storyline. It's been a great run. I am really not looking forward to Snyder and Capullo's run ending, but that's coming soon and very soon. Also got the the regular cover as well that I think is equally just awesome. Let me see if I can do something to kill that glare. Goodness gracious. That's better. It's still, man, even though I think I'm getting better at being able to present stuff well, there are still, from time to time, readjustments are needed. So, I'll be right back, and, no, why would I be right back? Let's just get into it. I bought these my wife actually bought these for me. I went with the old line of, hey, if you see it, you get them all, thinking that there might be 2 or 3 there, maybe 3, but she got me 4. So she got them for $1 off a cover as well. So let's get to the first one, and I want the full color, or some extremely rare one would work as well. I will give you a spoiler-free review of Batman v Superman while I'm cutting these open. I watched the movie on Saturday night with my wife. We both enjoyed the movie. I understand some of the negative criticisms that it has received. I get that completely, because it has some plot holes in it and some jumping around. So let's just get to the first one. Okay, that's an actual pretty cool one. This is the half color. Half pencils, half color, or half inks. This is a Jim Lee cover as well. That first cover of Batman 50, that's the regular one, and that's by Capullo. But this is Daughtry and Jim Lee. But just a really cool, I do sort of like that cover. And this is a super thick book as well. Okay, back to the movie though. So it did have some plot holes in it. The first part of the movie and the second part of the movie are 2 totally different things. I felt like the first part of the movie really had some struggles to it, that it just sort of was jumping around back and forth, in and out of sequences, and I could understand how that would leave the regular viewer a little bit confused. Now, I really enjoyed a lot of the action scenes, and just Wonder Woman was just, man, that was just bad A. People actually clapped in the theater twice in 2 different parts of the movie. I don't know if that happened at the ones that y'all went to, but people did clap at the one I went to. So I would give it probably a 7 out of 10, 7.5. Affleck actually did a really good job. I really liked his part, and Wonder Woman was phenomenal. Okay. What did I get this one? Okay, this was, alright, so I'm 2 for 2 at least on getting different comics. This is this half color, half inks and pencils. You see more pencils in here on this one as opposed to the last one I did. Yeah, because this one here, I'll show you the quick comparison. Like, you see how this one's been inked, and this other one's just pencils. So that's cool. I'm still hoping to get the full color. So I don't think you can go wrong by going and watching the film. I don't think it warranted a 30% from the critics. I don't think that's right at all. I would agree in the low 70s to mid 70s. I think I'd be okay with that. It's not Deadpool. It doesn't even come close to Deadpool. But I just think that DC, in an attempt to catch up with Marvel, took some steps that they should not have taken at this juncture. They should have come at another time and not have been forced. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ah, man, that's a duplicate. Alright. Well, I got one more shot at getting the one I want, and I really just want the full color. That's all I really wanted. But I am glad that I have procured some of the comics that I've gotten for speculative purposes, and I'm really interested to see where we go in the future. Wonder Woman's getting her own movie. I think I heard that Batman is getting a 3-part series, so he'll have more movies, and I'd really like for them to, let them have their own spotlight and then bring them back together. So last but not least, oh, sweet. Alright, this is a beautiful cover. I am thoroughly happy to have gotten this cover. This is awesome. It even helped build into the suspense that it was at the very end, so it all worked out. Okay, I'll be right back with the other comics. Okay, I'm back. I haven't heard, I think that's probably going to be the last of the polybags for a while. I haven't heard anything else about anyone having any polybags coming up. If y'all have, please leave a note in the comment section. This next little run of comics I got from one seller, I spent right around, let's say, 23 bucks shipped. And I got Batman, Lord of Mercy, got Batman on my mind. Hulk 172. You can see that he's pairing up with the Juggernaut right here. It's pretty nice shape. Displays really well. There's 172. 167. You got MODOK there. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And 163. You got the Gremlin. And he's taking on these android type figures or whatever these are. I've had a pretty good little Hulk run here lately. And then this was the book I actually bought the lot for. And this is 162. This is the tie-in. This is the first appearance of the Wendigo. And this is a tie-in to my Hulk 181. So I wanted to buy this one just because I have Hulk 181. I'll show my copy right here. And I just wanted to get some of the key characters and their first appearances that made that whole story. So I still plan on trying to get 180 as well, just to sort of tie up that whole little series. And then I think the third appearance of Wolverine was in Giant Size X-Men. I think I'm right on that. If I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comments. So all those books for right around, what I say, like 23, 24 bucks, somewhere right in there. But that was the one that I wanted. I wanted the first appearance of the Wendigo. Okay, the next, I just got these in today, and I spent right around, let's say 80, 84, 85 bucks, somewhere right in there. And then there was a little bit of shipping, I think, with this as well, but less than 100 bucks, I know that much. It is Iron Man number 12. This is the first appearance of the controller. Just a pretty cool little cover. It's an early Iron Man, not appearance, but early on in his series. So really cool little comic. And it's for spending. I spent $11 on it, but then there's shipping that you would add on to that. The next one is Captain America number 118. This is the second appearance of the Falcon, so pretty cool to have a somewhat semi-key. He's been in the movies now for a little bit, so the prices of some of these have sort of started to resettle, but it's definitely a key character in my opinion to have. So I'm glad I got his second appearance. Oh yeah, I got this from the seller too. First appearance of the Falcon. So really cool. It's the origin of the first appearance of the Falcon, Sam Wilson, and Red Wing. There's also a Red Skull appearance and a MODOK or MODOK appearance or cameo, whatever. But it's a Stan Lee story, and Gene Colan and Joe Sennett cover and art. So really glad to add this one. I bought that for $62, and like I said, I was out the door for less than $100 for some key, pretty decent keys. And Anthony Mackie, I believe that's his name. Anthony Mackie plays the Falcon, so very happy to have that one because he was one of the early. I believe, I could be wrong. I believe this is the second appearance, or the second African American or black comic book hero. I believe the Black Panther was first. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Black Panther was first, and then he was the second. If I'm wrong, please correct me down there at the bottom, or I'll do some research on that in a minute. But I own both of those first appearances, so I'm really happy to own those, because that is a it just speaks volumes. That's a key time in comic book history. It would be just like well, I say just like, but and I ain't trying to make light of that situation, but this is breaking the color barrier, and it's like whenever Jackie Robinson, right, broke into baseball, if you will, and broke the color barrier. So it's these have a lot of meaning to them. They're key comics. Okay, the last comic for this episode is a key, and it continues to go up in price. I'm going to send it off to get CG or CBCS along with the number 1, and it is Shazam number 28. And this is in pretty nice shape as well. I'd suspect this will grade out at maybe a 6 or 7. I may send this book off to get pressed and see if it can raise that grade a little bit. But it really displays very, very nice. So I'll probably send that one off whenever I send off my Shazam number 1 to get that CBCS. But the reason it's key is because it's the first appearance of Black Adam since like Marvel Family number 1 or number 3 or something like that. So this is the first appearance since like the 40s. So anyways, thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, everybody that comments, thumbs up, and watches the videos. I greatly appreciate y'all, and love this community. So thank y'all very much, and that's all, folks.